Hey everybody, Raxx here, and welcome to the last episode of this series for Prison Architect. Oh my goodness. First of all, let me apologize for putting this episode up so late. Time got away from me, and as you can see, the prison has changed significantly. Um, there's going to be a bonus making of sort of like behind the scenes video that shows up, I don't know, in a day or seven. I haven't decided when, but it's going to show all the steps that I went through to get here. But just to kind of give you a quick little overview, as you can see, I greatly expanded the prisoner capacity. We are now at over 1,000 capacity. We're not going to go for a full 1,000 for reasons that I'm going to explain in a minute. We've added a bunch more guards and command center with like CCTV. There's a bunch more family cells. The the canteens and kitchens. My goodness, like look at this. I did some research, and apparently you only need benches and you need one table and a whole bunch of serving tables. So I just did this. People just sit and they'll do that. I made a mistake with the calculation of the kitchen capacity. I actually put in each kitchen double the number of things that are required, sinks, cookers, and fridges. But that just means that we're able to easily make enough meals for the prisoners that we do have, actually. And with what we have right now, it should be able to make all the food for a full 2,000 prisoners. So the other things that we redid visitation. So now we have a non-secure entrance for the visitors here. And using these visitor booths, actually, it's secure. The prisoners can't go from one side to the other. So the prisoners enter on these sides. The guests enter on these sides. And then there you go. They can come in through this large jail door. And there's also a bunch more solitary cells down here, in addition to these, which we have fleshed out a little bit better. I moved the offices from here all the way down to here, and also expanded some psychiatry so that way we have more counseling sessions. They are, let's see, what else did we do? We moved some classrooms around. We got some better parole, another workshop, some ancillary buildings. Each of the kitchens has their own power station now. Otherwise, we just kept losing power. And yeah, I don't know. Also, all the showers are in the individual cells now, because that's the only way that we're able to move 400 to 500 prisoners to get a shower at a time. And let's see what else here. The regime went, and it kind of looks like this. They only get an hour to shower, but it's in their own bedroom, so it doesn't really matter. Much larger eating blocks, because the way that I've designed this right now, which is something that I do want to address, the way that I've designed it right now, I have to take all these prisoners, even from all the way down here, and move them all the way up to one of these. And that's kind of a long way to walk. If you watch the people walk, it takes a good hour and a half, 2 hours to walk up there. Then they have to go get their food and sit back down. By the time it's all said and done, their meal time's over, and they get pissed off. Basically, we've been having daily riots. People have died. People have. I think we got up to like 20 of our prisoners rioting. Not a big percentage by any means, but still daily. It's kind of annoying. So, just some thoughts on like future designs. I'm thinking of doing something along the lines of maybe 4 of these prison blocks plus a family block, and then the rest of it's going to be like maybe 2 of these grids is going to be a local yard, and then this is going to be a canteen. This is going to be a job building, like maybe like a little mail room and a laundry room, and then something else up here. I don't know really what. Maybe like a local CCTV or admin building. I kind of want to do it all in one giant building and just have these all as various wings. Still haven't decided on that. But the idea there is that I'm going to have monolithic kitchens kind of like this, and just have like 80, 90, 100 cooks. And they're all going to distribute to the various canteens. So that way we can have small canteens that hold 60 prisoners. This would be 50... No, it's 22, so about 100 prisoners each area. So I'd need to have about, whatever it is, 25 of these benches, because each bench can hold 4. So, you know, you can see how we could try to have a more standardized design per block. So we need to add an extra 100 capacity. Bam, we just copy it over, and then there you go. That would also give us a lot more yard space, a lot more dedicated yard space, because right now 1,000 prisoners, or even 400 prisoners trying to fit into this tiny little yard, that's not going to happen. And things are just going to get worse if we decide to do normal or maximum security, because then we have to figure out how to share all this stuff. Honest to goodness. Prisoners were literally running out because at some point here I had forgot to secure the visitation, and honestly, really good fun. It's long and very detailed, so you might want to skip around if you want. I encourage you to check it out though. The behind the scenes are always fun on these types of things. So in terms of the riot that I want to do today, it was originally going to be 1,000 people, hit the button, lower the food down, and just let everything go to crap. But I'm kind of thinking now, we only got 400 prisoners. It's still going to be a nice size riot, but it's not going to be like the big smashy one. So what we might try to do is try to do a few different flavors. I may try to, say, suppress everybody a whole bunch of times, or lower the meal quality and like give them only like 25 minutes to eat, and kind of like goad them on, see how they do. But I'm going to be saving and reloading, so I'm actually going to take my save right here. We're going to save this one as the base prison, and then I also want to save a copy, and this one is going to be LP1 pre-riot. There. So now I will know that every single time I want to start a new riot, it's going to reload that one. Plus, also, look at this valuation, $2.72 million. After we're done rioting, I'm going to sell the prison, call this series over. That way, next time I want to do a Prison Architect series, I start with $2.7 million. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. So, what am I going to do first? Let's go ahead, honestly, and no meal variety. And this is something we can do. We can do a roll call. Everybody has to wake up and get out of the room. Yeah, I want to start seeing people start getting annoyed. I might take the regime. I might go ahead and just make a bunch of this just free time. They only get 2 meals a day, one in the morning, one at late at night. Otherwise, they can do whatever they want. Yeah, everybody's at roll call. This is pretty fun. Oh no. That person, like, exploded. They just peed everywhere. That's not good. Okay, we're going to turn that off, and now we're going to do a bang up. And we're going to do that. Turn on free fire. Let's be perfectly honest with you. And let's do a shakedown. Ooh, there's already been a death. Now, I find that most of these deaths... Oh, nice. Killed by a armed guard with a shotgun. There we go. I really want there to be a riot soon. It's not too bad. I could also... Like I say, I have as many armed guards as I possibly can, but I might want to lower the overall guard count. I'm going to decide at that one. Ooh, another death. There it is. Overdose. That's hardly relevant. 3 deaths. Where'd this one go? I don't see anybody. Oh, another overdose. Wow, somebody overdosed. Oh, I get it. When you do the shakedown, people use their drugs to get rid of them. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, we're just going to keep that free fire on for a while. This is honestly almost as good as I've seen, other than like the low when people go to sleep. One prisoner is currently rioting. Oh, come on, we can get that higher. You know what we should do? We should go ahead and set the policy for everything goes down to solitary for... Actually, no. Let's do lockdown. Lockdown's going to be easier to manage because that way I don't need to build 400 solitary cells. Everything goes to lockdown, and everybody gets a 4-hour punishment, no matter what it is. There, so there's that. What else can we do? I can honestly take away their shower time. Let's take away their shower time. And maybe also take away their first meal. I think this one's just going to be like the starve them until they start getting pissy at me. I have a lot of places to search now. Oh, people stop getting killed. Oh yeah, more prisoners are coming in. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Oh. I like it. Nobody's gonna get a chance to eat for so long. Oh, this is gonna be a hungry, hungry day, everybody. Can you imagine that? Getting your first meal and only meal for an hour at 10 o'clock. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I'm gonna turn off this shakedown in just a minute. I really don't care. There we go. I'm gonna keep free fire on though. Oh, I wish this would go a little bit faster. I could also like tear out half of this and just drop down a bunch of armed guards. Or, oh, I don't know you can do that. That's neat. Does that mean? No, it doesn't. Ugh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna turn off free fire. How else are we gonna get these people to riot? This is insane. I'm assuming that people... Okay, let's check out their needs. Nobody's really hungry yet. Lots of people are pissed off about their family. Why is that person in solitary? Interesting. Okay, like Okay, it's 10:30 in the morning. Nobody's had food yet since last night, and people still aren't getting annoyed. This actually gives me a lot of insight as to how eating works for these people. 200. Okay, there's no danger, but 200 prisoners have serious complaints. Like, oh, look at all these punishments that are being handed down. So many punishments. This is hilarious. Look, everybody's just like, 4 hours. Huh. Turns out you can almost literally starve your people. And they just don't care. Look at this. Nothing's happening. It's day one, right? Like, they still don't know what's going on. What's all this stuff? Oh, the shop goods. Okay. Okay, at what point is this danger level going to start increasing? Just so we're all clear here, everybody is starving. I may just end up starving everybody to death accidentally. Regime? Can I just take that off entirely? Okay. Nobody gets any food at all. This has to be against like a Geneva Convention somewhere. Ethical treatment of prisoners. I may end up for day 2 if this doesn't do anything. If by the time people go to bed, they've been starved all day and they still don't do it, I'm leaving everybody on lockdown all day. Yeah, I might have to do that. It's 3 o'clock, nobody's rioted yet. And there's no danger. How is this even possible? Okay. 21 people are in lockdown. No increase yet. Nobody's going to get a chance to eat yet. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit. Just a small tick. There we go. Oh, come on. What do I have to do? I can't just force my people to fire on them. That seems a little bit rude. Huh. Yeah. Next day, I'm just doing the whole thing. Lock up. Bada bing. Just get it done. Make sure that nobody has a good time at all. I guess since it's taking so long for an actual riot to start, this may end up being a multi-part final-ish episode. So if we have to do a cut, then we will come back with more rioting after the cut. I'm guessing it might be a little bit worse tomorrow. After everybody realizes that they just don't need anymore. What do the logistics look like right now? Yep, look at that. Nobody's getting food. I'm getting a lot of money every day for doing this. Treating people terribly. There we go. This is getting a little bit nicer. This is getting nicer. People are starting to realize, hey, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. I haven't had food all day. Did I also take away their shower time? Yeah, I guess I did. I'll just turn off the water. I could turn off the water and the electricity. See how people like that. Let's save that for day 2, though. Let's save that for day 2 if nobody riots today. I have $500,000 and nobody's... Oh, it's gone down a little bit because I had 3 deaths. That is accurate. Yeah. I can't even tell you. I think we're giving them too much free time. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to sleep. So I guess I'm gonna do lock up. And they won't even get the benefit of having a phone. You know, I'm considering that's actually another thing that I might do is just have phones in every room, and then I won't worry so much about phone taps because that's just going to be hellish to try to maintain 1,000 different phone taps. It'd be like one of the world's largest surveillance centers, that's for sure, but not entirely sustainable, if you will. So maybe not that, because it would require basically 3 and a bit uh, telephone surveillance booths per cell block, and we'd have 5, so that would be like 35. So that'd be like a whole room just to listen to one column of this, and that's not going to happen. I'm not doing that. Hey, we're getting there. It is after 10 o'clock. Yep. This is their last hour of free time ever. Did I research automation? Where was that one? Remote access? Haven't done that one yet. Let's do that one, and then also taser rollout for fun. There we go. Now we're starting to see some prisoners. There you go. Last one. Lock up. Okay. Nobody gets to leave. Everybody goes to bed. Everybody loses their complaints when they go to bed. Needs? Furious. Seriously, 100 people can fast during the day? That's kind of weird. And because everybody's going to be in lockup, nobody gets exercise or recreation or family or comfort or freedom, privacy or clothing or drugs or alcohol or anything. I want to see these things all go massively red and then just like unlock the prison. How does remote access work? Using high-tech equipment for remote control, doors can be opened remotely using a door control system operated by a guard or opened by a door timer at specific times of the day. It's interesting to at least research it. I wouldn't mind learning how to do that. Now let's see, how did this person die? Overdosed. That doesn't count. Whatever. Weird how they overdosed in their sleep. Okay, this is... I apologize. Entirely anticlimactic. All I wanted to do is just see some people flip out. But apparently I don't even get that. I'm going to turn Free Fire back on. Ooh, and while we're here, let's do armed patrols. Oh, I see a tunnel. There we go. Now, how many of these armed guards do I have? Enough. I had like 50, so I'm going to add a bunch. Autosave, thank you. There we go. This is going to be beautiful. Oh, and while we're here, we may as well do a remove tunnel. There. 6 o'clock rolls around. Nobody is fed. Nobody is family to recreation or anything. If I turn off the water, they can't even get their bladder done. Let's wait. Let's wait. Oh, I should honestly turn off the intake for now. Let's do that. That's going to be nicer. Let's just do 400 angry prisoners who aren't allowed to leave their cells. What time do we wake up in the morning, guys? What time do we wake up? In 20 minutes. 10 minutes. Alright, everybody goes and uses the bladder. Everybody goes and takes a shower. Everybody does it at the same time. That's pretty nice. And then everybody... Hold on, where are these guys going? Reform program? Lockup was described. They have nothing to do but to reflect on the choices that led them to this place. Why are there some prisoners that get to leave? There we go. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Nice. Hey, what? No. Too effective, guys. Too effective. Okay. We could just go ahead and kill everybody too. I think that counts. I will go and disconnect their water supply. There. Now nobody gets to shower or go to the toilet. Yeah. Literally everybody is furious that they cannot eat. This is fantastic. Nobody has any water. Nobody can leave their cells. And yet nobody's rioting. Okay, the rioters, these guards are much too effective. There we go. Yeah. I'm not used to not seeing such a good... I'm going to turn off free fire. I kind of want to see if the guards will let the people escape. That might be kind of fun. I have killed 14 people today, and yet nobody seems to care. And yet, I also just released 4 prisoners. This game is too easy to play on minimum difficulty. This may be more fun with more angry prisoners. Okay, lesson learned, but still, I think that if you let your people sleep, look at this. If you let your people sleep from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then tell everybody that they cannot leave their rooms for any reason, ever, I really hope people start breaking down the doors, because like this is insane. Everybody needs food. Everybody needs safety. Everybody needs family. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, okay. It's taken too long. I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in here. Next episode, we're going to continue this. Yeah, this prison is living up to its name of the minimum hassle prison. I've literally taken away all their human freedoms, and they're still not rioting. So we're going to come back and see if we can't goad these minimum security offenders into having a maximum security riot. Thanks for watching. See you next time.